everybody, I'm Madeline and welcome to my kitchen. This evening we're going to demonstrate how to make flax crackers, raw flax crackers. So the first thing we're going to put into our food processor here is 1 cup of golden flax seeds that I have ground in the blender. Spread that around evenly as possible. Okay. And then earlier today we made some almond milk, and this is some of the pulp that was strained from the almond milk. So we've got, I would say there's just about a cup here. Okay. Next we've got some chopped tomatoes. These are Roma tomatoes, but feel free to use your favorite type. 3/4 of a cup. Again, chopped. This is half of a medium zucchini, also chopped. Just makes it a little bit easier for the food processor to handle. Next we have some red pepper, and this is bell pepper, and it's about half a cup. It's roughly a half of a large bell pepper. This is 1/4 of an onion, chopped, and I am using organic ingredients wherever possible. It's winter, so some things are easier to get than others. And then I've got 1 jalapeno pepper, and you can leave the seeds in or not depending on how spicy you like your crackers. And I've done a combination of the two here. I've removed some of the seeds and left maybe half. And 1 tablespoon of crushed garlic. And then a good sea salt. I really like the pink Himalayan sea salt. There's also a gray Celtic sea salt that is also very good, but for some reason I'm just more partial to this. And we need a teaspoon and a half. There's my half. And 1 teaspoon. And then you can flavor these with any kind of herbs or seasoning that you like. I happen to have some basil in the fridge, so I'm going to put a handful of that in here as well. Goes well with the tomatoes, gives it a little bit of a pizza flavor. All right, I'm just going to process that up. It's a good idea to scrape the sides now and again, so those ingredients that like to get stuck get thoroughly incorporated. Let's give it another round. All right, let's take a look at that. Make sure it's thoroughly chopped. I would say that's looking good. You get a little glance at the consistency here. Not too many bits, large bits. It's good. All right, now we are going to transfer this mixture to a bowl. Just a mixing bowl, medium size. Good to the last drop. Next, we're going to take a cup of flax seeds and mix those in. So these are the unground flax seeds. So we had the flax meal that we made by grinding a cup of flax seeds, and now we have 1 cup of unground. And they'll help to give the crackers a nice crunch. Ready to go. So now I've transferred the mixture from the food processor into this bowl, and I have here a Flax sheet where I'm going to spread approximately half of this mixture out and smooth it out and show you how we make crackers. This is an offset spatula. It works very well for this process. Just smooth it out. Okay, so that about does it. So we've spread out the mixture on the Flax sheet, and now we're going to form it into crackers. It's the best time to do this before this has been dehydrated. So we'll score it using this offset spatula. I'm going to cut it in half, and in half again. Do the same thing over here. See how that makes a nice clean cut. And I'm just going to use these as little chips. You can play with it size-wise and do, you know, like a bread and leave a larger chunk. These will be for chips. So, got my squares, and now just going to cut them on the diagonal. These are great for dipping in homemade raw hummus. Or just eating plain. They're absolutely delicious. Wonderful snack. All right, so there you have it. Now I'm going to take our dehydrator tray and slide the Flax sheet underneath. Put it into the dehydrator. So now I'm going to show you how to flip the crackers. I've got some in the dehydrator here that we put in about 4 hours ago. You can see the top is nice and dry, somewhat hard. So we're going to take an empty dehydrator tray, lay it on top, flip them over, and then very carefully just peel the sheet off. And you can see how they're nicely cut. These are scored, so once they're completely dry, they'll break apart quite easily. And just going to put these back into the dehydrator finish. And now with that Flax sheet no longer affixed to it, the air is free to circulate around, and these will dry pretty quickly. So just check them. Take a few more hours, or you can leave them overnight. I do that sometimes too. I don't think you can over dry these. And there you have it. Close the lid. And then you set it on 110 degrees and we're ready to go. Enjoy your flax crackers.